The thing about doing this job is you're always surrounded by death. You're always thinking about death. My biggest thing, especially coming from being a funeral director, is try not to take all those deaths on board. So some of the service I had this week, I've had a whole bunch of people die naturally. I've had a couple of people pass via suicide. You learn very quickly not to take that on board. You're not being impersonal, but if you take on 30 causes of death, whether they be natural or not, you're an emotional wreck by the end of the week. So you've really got to stay professional, do your job, still be human about it, but there's a line, don't ever cross the line. I suppose people deal with grief differently. So the emotions that people put onto us, so whether it be they get angry or they get upset, and look, there's always been a fine line of you're upset or a fine line as you're angry. You can always be angry. The biggest thing about grief is everyone deals with grief differently. Okay, I understand you're grieving, but grieve on your own terms. Don't force it onto others. You know, if you want to go and cry in the corner, and I mean that in a good way, not a bad way, if that's your way of dealing with grief, go and do it. I'm not going to walk up to you and go, mate, you shouldn't be there, get up, get out. I'm going to say, look, I'll be over here when you're ready, come and talk to me. I've got families that I've seen here that have been coming here for 3 years on the same day every year because they can't move on. And they'll look at you and they say, look, are we normal with this? And I said, look, you'll come to a point one day where you'll say, okay, I can't come today because I've got to do other things. And that doesn't mean you don't care. That means, like, you know what, you've realised that your life still has to continue. You still have other things. Doesn't mean you don't care for that person as much, but you still have to continue. And bit by bit, people do get to that point.